North Korea threat latest: what happens if a hydrogen bomb hits Guam? The remote 210-square-mile island is home to a U.S. air base, a Navy installation, a Coast Guard group and roughly 6,000 U.S. military personnel. Located about 4,000 miles west of Hawaii and the western Pacific Ocean, it is considered a vital U.S. military outpost, meaning a strike could result in all-out war between Washington and. But following Kim Jong-un's hydrogen bomb test, its sixth and largest ever nuclear test, deep inside a mountain on September 3, tensions have heightened in the region, with many fearing a strike could be imminent. NowExpress.co.uk reveals exactly what would happen if such an attack was carried out on Guam, and how many people would be killed if a H-bomb was detonated on the territory. North Korea's latest hydrogen bomb test caused earthquakes of 5.6 and 6.1 magnitude that were felt in South Korea and Japan, and experts suggest the explosion could have yielded the energy of at least 150 kilotons worth of TNT. Lassina Zerbo, the executive secretary of the Comprehensive Nuclear Test Ban Treaty Organization's Preparatory Commission, said, a magnitude 6 compared to a magnitude 5.1, in 2016, if you take it and look at it in scale, and just use Hiroshima in comparison, I think we're talking about a detonation that is 10 to 20 times bigger. This is a key indication that things are progressing. According to NukeMap, if a nuclear weapon, with 150 kilotons behind it, hit the heart of Guam, it would create a fireball with radius of around 109 square kilometers. Radiation with a 50 to 90% mortality rate from acute dying effects alone would spread within 11.8 square kilometers, causing death between several hours and several weeks. A 5 pounds per square inch air blast, where most residential buildings collapse, would cover 18.6 square kilometers, with universal injuries and widespread fatalities. Neighborhoods such as Pago Bay, Pago Ordot and Barragata would be leveled by the huge explosion, with the core of such a nuclear bomb reaching highs of 150 million Fahrenheit, 66 million Celsius. And thermal radiation causing third-degree burns would spread up to 68.4 square kilometers from impact point, hitting the national airport. NukeMap estimates the blast would cause 6,990 deaths and 19,040 injuries among the 163,000 residents of Guam. Both the U.S. Naval Base and the Andersen Air Force Base on the island would escape the initial blast. However, they would be hit by the nuclear fallout, which can cause death over many months or even years. The spread of nuclear fallout is irregular because it depends on the direction of the wind, but it can be carried over hundreds of miles. According to the National Academies and the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, fallout is worst at the explosion's epicenter, but deadly levels of radiation can be observed from miles away. When the Chernobyl nuclear power plant in Ukraine suffered a meltdown in 1986, increased levels of radiation were noted as far as Wales, over 2,300 kilometers, 1,400 miles, away. If a nuclear bomb were to strike Guam, the fallout would encompass both the U.S. military bases on the island which escaped the immediate bomb blast. while much of the fallout would spread into the North Pacific Ocean. Countries such as the Philippines, Papua New Guinea, Indonesia and even Japan could suffer the effects. While the estimate levels of radiation fallout, on a 15 miles per hour wind, could be anywhere between 23.3 kilometers and 6,480 kilometers squared, based on fallout contour being between 1,000 rads per hour and 1 per hour.